workstation. Practice. Qualifying one shot race.
Bawa ke tempat dia sejam. Tak kan? Cakap you dah. Tengah Arsenal tu shot.
Morning mate, Mark here. Just want to say once again, thanks so much for making me part of this team. There's a huge number of talented people as I look around this garage, and I cannot wait to see what we can all accomplish together, including you.
Oi.
Our journey to the Constructors' Championship starts right here.
Spa.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Okay, let's go. Mike. Let's go. Practice lap 1. Alright. Okay. On screen display. Driver tags off. Map rotation.
Wait. Bisa. Nak dekat macam tak mereka.
Generation dan ngajit kat you dah. Oh ngajit kini ki you mah. Saya ni assess lah.
Hari-hari.
Tak mainkan ni am. Tak mainkan ni deh. Kalau. Jadi deh dan kau ngarai belum ada.
Oh, mahir lah kat ni.
Ha. Don't mind that my brother in background. Lap 1. Abang ampun lah. Ini galak kan ni apa qualify kan. Position yang Kami sekarang ya saya pasti harus keluar lah. Oh, merah ekstrim loh.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Alonso behind. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Ada. Tayar. Tek habaq kuat itu ke ibu. Itulah ada. Strategi. Fuel management. fuel management, track limit structure, drive 3 laps, conserve fuel well. Try again. Flying map.
Testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Graph, setiap poin. Quick besar. Jadi depan bawa ke depan tapi ni simpan ni ya hasil kebun lah siap kebun lah ada dia tahu sungai penggunaan dan sungai
Program complete. There's some decent data, although far from optimal, and it could still be worth running it again.
Kalau buatan smart di tahun baru namanya Fitlet. Belum smart kue game dengan Fitlet. Fitlet ini memang. Jadi dan yang smart, yang smart bukan seperti ini.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Drag reduction, engines power, score 345 points or over. Let's try this one.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Best of luck out there. Okay, DRS zone coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Purple में क्रॉस ग्रीन में कुछ सावला
Program complete, program complete. These results will do, although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
Return to garage. Ada pula. Mau makan dulu lah. Oh, bengkong ni. Bengkong ni ni tak ayo. Sedikit. Ayo, jangan apa pilih ni mana? Oh, ni. Nah, ni. Ni. Lagu ni ni mana? Ni apa? Dia mana? Hah? Rakyat. Bang.
Jangan, mamaya yung tanay.
Yeah. Seven minutes, 6 minutes. Ang labang yan. Ang labang. Ang labang na malawit pa. 2 minutes.
And with the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Red, Hamilton and George Russell. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over.
Free practice is over. Time to say goodbye. to quick practice, go to track, take it to track. Earn resource development without having to drive. Oh, jangan drive siapa. Repot deh. Right? Terus repot.
Berat stand aja.
Ya, stand controller.
Hah?
Stand controller tu. Headphone controller.
Dongeng lah.
Tak ingat tu.
Polis.
Polis. Skip the qualifying now. Not the qualifying. And the qualified time is up. Oh, new guy. This power. P1 pak na? Alright. Practice mana yung P1 pa na? Ang mga beach track ko.
Betul. Betul. Kerja sampai ke
Soft. Go to track. Go to track. One shot. Good luck.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
P1.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Red, Verstappen and George Russell. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Tu lagi. Keris man. 24%. Combine the claim boost 26%. Nadang 2% na. Race 57 lap. Naya nga siya ingat na 27 na. Yung date 57 na. Red.
We shall continue his terror tomorrow.
Sana natin box na mo. Box na
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Red lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Ocon, Albon, Tsunoda, Button, Gasly, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Joe, Bottas, Sargent, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. A new season and a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Right, mate, excellent start to the season throughout qualifying yesterday, but that's only half of it. I need to convert that pole into a win to make it really count. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, car behind trailing us, 2.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. 16 laps now until your pit window opens. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, gap to the car behind. 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. Your last lap time was 1 minute 42.9.
Oke, no, Hasan ini. Ya.
Try to stay with them. We might make a mistake and we can still regain the position. Lap of the race.
Vamos, nice.
Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, good work. Great pass. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Well done, well done.
And you've got P7, 7th place. Okay, Sainz is ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Piastri's behind. They're on fresh softs. Our gap to first place is 8.7 seconds. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens. I've got some information on Alonso. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. It's Hamilton ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap was a 1:41.2. This is great. We're gaining by around 9/10 a lap. Keep it up. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.4 seconds. Hamilton's ahead of you. Okay, so the gap to the car ahead 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap was 1 minute 41.5. Gaining by 2 seconds a lap. Amazing. Leclerc is ahead of you, and gap to the car in front is 1.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. The last lap time was 1:41.8. This is brilliant. You're taking 2.5 seconds out of them each lap. Russell's ahead of you now. Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap was 1 minute 41.8. This is brilliant. You're taking 2.5 seconds out of them each lap. Okay, you've got P3, well done. That's Russell just ahead, push for the position. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Leclerc is behind you, leaving the car behind by 1.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, gap to leader, 2.7 seconds. Verstappen ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 2.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap was 1:41.8. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. Second place, you're in second place. Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, Russell's behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. 48 laps to go. You've got 2 stops remaining now. 2 stops remaining in this strategy. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. We've got 48 laps of fuel remaining. Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you.
Nga karena nakasiwi minum setir. say that again. Do you understand Cassie? Huh? Do you understand Cassie?
Okay, the static over the radio. Say it again.
Do you understand Cassie?
Repeat that. I've got some interference here.
Memsengotu mongkreng Kasiro.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat the message.
Memsengotu ra kreng Kasiro.
Please repeat. You're breaking up.
Hello, hello.
I didn't catch that, mate. Just say it again.
What's my
Okay, no
tire
issues with
status?
tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it.
Brake nakta.
So our best lap so far is a 1 minute 38.3.
Hello, hello, hello.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving you.
Drive in front.
Verstappen ahead. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Your last lap time was a 1:41.5. Okay, we're dropping back by around 4 tenths a lap. Give it everything you got. And the gap behind us is 3.1 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind is 33.0 seconds.
Go, Yo. Verstappen. Oh, dekat lah. Oh, dekat. Apa dengan nak lah. Macam white yang macam ni dekat aja dekat. Dan tadi macam sana. Ini pasangnya. Di atasnya. Boleh dia di atas kan?
Okay, the gap behind is 2.5 seconds.
Pesan. Bang. Cek. Oh, dah. Oh, tak deh. Antum keluar para kawinnya semua. Mainan lah. Macam white mainan macam
Verstappen's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. Time last lap was a 1 minute 42.9. Okay, so you're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
1/10 a lap. Betul aja. Ini. Good at first we don't succeed. Try again. Layo pati tipan niya di atas. Kadang ang iyon sa layo di atas. Nandang di atas. Nandang am. Kenapa ia second? Shock di atas dia. Second.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Mediumnya lihatnya. It's not hard.
Okay, the static over the radio. Say it again.
So switch to hard.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Repeat that, I've got some interference here.
Engineering talk.
Understood, copy that. Okay, copy that. Right, we have 2 stops left in this strategy, 2 more stops planned, and your pit window opens in 2 laps' time.
Kaya jadi besok long ni lah, tengah lap sudah. Kaya waktu ni, kaya lu coba pesan ni.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Now gap behind is 1.7 seconds. You're in first. Position, front of the pack. And Verstappen's behind. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, 41 laps to go.
My teammate status.
Didn't receive that. Repeat the message. Repeat the message. Okay,
Teammate
so leading
status.
our teammate by 40.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. And the time last lap was a 1:44.3. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Hamilton Verstappen 43 laps kami kahapon.
That was our last stop. No more shit.
Sure.
Dual pit stops. Let's go.
Balai ya. Jadi tayar kan speed. Ras. Kadang हमने छाप नहीं किया तो
Sainz ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 18 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 43.1.
itu universal lah.
Gap to your teammate behind is 27.5 seconds. Jensen is in the pits. Jensen in the pits. Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Đây là nhông nhá. Posting. Itu dia awak yang lebih kepada dia. Tam masih mulai.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, push, gap to the car behind. 9.7 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Nah, tambah. Malah ini tambah. Kondisinya strategi. Itu dia. Itu sport itu. Just tolong ni.
You're in first position, front of the pack, and Verstappen's behind. Okay, car behind trailing us, 10.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now, you want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, 32 laps to go. You're leading the pack, that's P1.
Around near getting second is not good. Dấp nào chú? P1. Hello, last place. No matter how much you defend me, you'll have to chase one lap to get me.
Verstappen behind you now. Okay, gap to the car behind. 12.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap was a 1:41.2.
Relax. What's your tire condition?
Please repeat, you're breaking up.
So what's the tire condition?
And Verstappen's behind. Leaving the car behind by 11.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1:41.1. Tyre condition still looking good.
Nobody can beat my fastest lap on a race. My fastest lap is 1 minute 38 seconds. And for the last 20 laps, I've been holding that record.
And the gap behind us is 11.5 seconds. front of the pack. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, the gap behind is 13.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, you've got 25 laps to go.
25 laps. Nobody can chase me, that's kind of boring. Damage in my right front side. There are 6 laps. behind me and 1 lap ahead of me.
You're leading the pack, that's P1, and Verstappen's behind. Our gap behind is 13.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, 22 laps left. You're in first position, front of the pack.
I'm happy that I go with hard right. I can see Verstappen has 50 times. Even Russell has to pit again. My tires still okay on 28%. My team is steady. That's where I on 30%, so it's still good. It's not happening. Now another pit stop. So everybody's pitting 2 times. I'm the only one pitting 1 time. So I'm happy with my position that I put hard tires in my second switch. Actually I push hard with the soft tires in the front at the beginning of the race, and it was so hard that I had to switch my tires when it's on the 18th lap. I was thinking that, yeah, definitely just, focus on keeping that lead. So I decided to go with hard tires. And that's a good choice. Remember, this is not just driving. This is strategy as well. Now everybody is on medium. Medium tires. Medium will last them till the end of the race. But I think I'll finish this race in this campaign. I won't be pitting the tire change anymore. Let me off the radio one.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Everything's looking good. Good strategy. We're on 39 laps. 39 laps.
Lap time was a 1:41.0.
How come? Oh, because I was on hot tires. It's quite slow. 35 seconds ahead of Verstappen. 40 seconds ahead, 41 seconds ahead of Russell. And 44 seconds ahead of Leclerc. I think I'll win this race comfortably if I don't drive carelessly. If I keep this pace, my tires will be okay.
Jensen's coming in for his stop now.
Someone is coming out from the pit. I don't know who, but I will not worry because what I'm worried about is Verstappen. He's the one in second position. All of these drivers that you're seeing on the screen, they are basically one lap behind. Even in those like far from function, they are behind. So I guess I'm 1 lap or 2 laps ahead of him. I think 1 lap ahead of him. Because they have pit 2 times. Can I get him?
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Even the radio says we want to finish this race in this compound, meaning it's not necessary to use this tire unless there's a gap. I'm not kidding.
Okay, be aware, the grip level's going to start falling away soon.
Driving extra carefully because I'm going to end up in a DNF if not finish. My team is doing.
Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 12th. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 41.2.
He's going hot. He's going for hot tires. Oh, he's out of the race. He's going hard on hard tires now, which is too late. He should be going with soft tires. He's only 2 laps to me. And probably should push the position time. Because you have to pass him in the house. You have to pass 2 cars in front of him. To get the P10.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres for the next pit stop.
I think I need to, set up the lap time, fastest lap again. I haven't set it for a long time. My tires are not that bad, but then just push the car. What shall I do? Shall I box this lap or shall I... It's not necessary for me to box this lap. It's not necessary for me to box in any of the laps because I can finish with this tire compound until the end of the race. And I have no problem with it. But I just want to, push the car a bit. And to push that gap 33 seconds. That's it. So we're on 37, 36, 14, 38. Not necessarily in the pit. Even the temperature is still okay. And 20 degrees Celsius. Inside seat looks good. I mean the engine also looks good. Nothing to worry about. P13, I think.
Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 13th place. Time last lap was a 1:41.0.
I just saw the icon on the minimap that getting overtook by I think so I don't know who's Red Bull is. Taylor. How is it? I think Red Bull because it's the blue icon. The Paris is on 12.
Okay, no issues with the tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it.
like I'm losing a little bit of speed because Verstappen is closing by 1 second per lap. He's very true now. Like, I guess only, let me try. He's on 31. I lead him by 31 seconds, so my speed is reducing. So I'm gonna box this lap, and then I'm gonna switch to...
Pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
Alright, I'm switching to the soft and try to increase that gap between me. Because once these tires hit that, then I'll start to run very, very slow. And it's gonna be too late for me to change the tires. Out of time and out of gas. So the best thing to do is to box and switch the tires now because we are now 47%. In case you pass me while I'm still in the pits, I can still chase him with a 10 lap time. So that's my strategy. I don't know if it works. As long as he doesn't pass me, I think I'll be okay. I'll try my best to keep this lap clean. Again by 32.
You're leading the pack, that's P1.
You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, box this lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Box this lap.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
Yep. Okay, I'm pitting. So Verstappen is on the second position. So I'm pitting this lap. Let's see. Switching to soft tires. So I'm gaining more speed here. Okay, still I lead Verstappen by 32. But my tires need to warm up. I need to warm up these tires. And to get the best. Oh, Verstappen is on 9 seconds behind me. He's 9 seconds behind me. I still lead the race. But he's going to close the gap to me because I have cold tires. Warm up these tires. Warm up these tires. Right. Okay. Now the gap is 13 seconds. Let's go. I'm about to set the fastest lap. Next lap. Let's try to do it. Trying to beat 1 minute 38 seconds. Seconds ahead. See how impactful this soft tire is. You're leading by 4 seconds per lap. 4 seconds per lap. That's very huge. See, we're 16. He's on 16 seconds behind me. strategy works.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 16.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now.
Last 10 laps. Let's go. I think I'm gonna get a fastest lap if I make that exit correctly. Bad exit. Oh, still.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Thank you. I knew it. Even though my exit is bad, but then I still managed to get the fastest lap because I did all the sectors, the corners, all these exits perfectly in the very beginning of the lap. So one mistake and 15 and the 12-15 won't make much of a difference. See how the exit is. It's very nice, very cool. See how I'm leading the second place by 20 seconds now. So while I came out of the pits, I was leading by 9 seconds. Now I was leading him by 20 seconds. So that's how much? 5 seconds. 5.5 seconds per lap. Very, very nice. So 22 now. I think this will be the fastest lap again. I'm not sure. Oh no, 134, 135, no. It won't be. That lap was 137. Not bad. So 50 lap. 7 more laps. That is it. Golden mode. Still leading by 22 seconds. Excuse me, please. You're not racing me. I'm 2 laps ahead of you. Mm. 25 seconds ahead of Verstappen. So I'm racing very good today. 26 seconds. Make that exit very nice and I'll get the fastest lap again. Mm, 6 out of 10, that exit. I won't get the fastest lap. 0.999. The best was 0.568. Even a slight mistake in each exit can make a huge difference. So as long as I don't make any errors here, I will get this the fastest lap. But I did get the errors there. That is a bad exit. This won't be my fastest lap. Leading Verstappen back by 28 seconds. When we came to the pits, we lead him by 33 seconds. And that almost also reached 32.
And Verstappen's behind. Okay, push, gap to the car behind, 27.8 seconds. They're on old mediums, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 40.7.
Now these tires are going to be good for exits. Ah, 27. 52 laps, 5 more laps to go. 6 more laps to go. Just give me a minute. Just hang on. Okay.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining, 5 laps of fuel left.
We're leading Verstappen back by 33 seconds. That's our teammate.
I didn't catch that, mate. Just say it again.
Teammate.
Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 13th place. Your last lap time was a 1:41.7.
Why do you set up hot tires, guys? I wonder. Almost the end of the race and you set up hot tires. think this will be the fastest lap. Yep. I want to set 1 minute 34 seconds, but I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
It's an easy win, easy win. Last 2 laps. The whole race, I haven't used my EIS. That's something I do not do. Come on, final lap. Leading Verstappen by 40 seconds. Final lap.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Alright. Bring this home. You deserve this one. That is why I never.
2 laps of fuel remaining now.
That's why I never follow the crowd. See, as you can see on the top left, top left on my screen, you can see all MMM. That's on medium tires. All on medium tires. But I'm the only one with soft tires because I put on hard tires while everybody is going soft. So they got the advantage, but then they were wrong because I have the upper hand on the laps. I can go like 30 laps without any need to change the tire. I can finish off this race with that hot tires, but then I just want to keep the gap between me and Verstappen much higher because I can't do it with hot anymore. So check flag. Let's go.
fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserve that race win. Well done, mate.
Finally. Driver of the day. Lance Stroll got driver of the day. How come?
And with that, we wrap up yet another incredible Grand Prix weekend. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs. And that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to stay out of trouble.
Because this is a strategy game.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Oh, Max and Hamilton.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Red takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Red.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes move to the top of the table. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
That was good. Good race, but tight. 26 points. Jensen. Oh my god. So I lead Jensen by Jensen by one lap. Each one lap. Oh, Bottas did not finish. What happened to Bottas? you guys for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.